And hands down, one of the absolute musts that your website needs to deliver is that your specials or your offers or whatever you want to call them, those need to be updated and those need to be, readily accessible to your customer. Whether that looks like a web slide or a, splash graphic or pop up, or maybe it's a series of pages within your site, you always need to ensure that your product and service offerings and pricing are up to date. And this is actually the perfect timing for this question, Subi, because Black Friday is around the corner. I mean, we're already getting served Black Friday emails and advertising. I'm sure all of us on this call are. And I mean, the last thing you want to do, especially on the eve of like a major retail holiday weekend like Black Friday, is you don't want to lose time and you don't want to lose sales in getting those offers up on your site. Conversely, you have to be conscientious of taking those same offers down so that you don't create a false expectation for an expired offer, or you don't have out of stock items still available, because that can hurt the customer experience just as much. So I'd say one of those things that are a must to kind of sum it up are, you got to get your offers and you got to sell something at the end of the day.
And Greg, if I can add something to that as well with the specials, we're considering the website as your digital storefront. So the same way you would walk into a normal retail store and you walk in, you want to see signs for sales and everything going on, especially Black Friday. So same thing with your website, whether it be the homepage, specials page. When the customer lands on your website, you want them to see that special. So it jumps out on them and they can, look more into that and see if that's something they're looking for.
No, I appreciate that. And you're right. It's super timely, especially this holiday where there's a quick turn from Black Friday to Cyber Monday. Yep. And then also just kind of committing yourself to those things that are live on your site. But I do want to also just rewind a bit, because you mentioned something that is super crucial of those widgets and pop-ups that can come up. Yeah. I think we activate things and we see it how we experience our website every single day. We don't always see it from a consumer's perspective. So one of my favorite tactics was utilizing friends and family to kind of be a little bit of a focus group. But I'm always surprised by the things we miss because we're not going through the processes. Do you have anything to add to that specific element?
Yeah, I mean, what I call that just being into it. Like you're just too immersed in your own experience, especially as a business owner or working for an organization where, it's hard to step outside of yourself and see that consumer side of things. We use a checklist, and we actually have this rubric where we have, dozens of checkpoints on the site that we check off. And, that's how we stay honest in assessing our websites. But I know not everybody has that resource. So yeah, it's really easy to, just look at your site from your own experience and your own point of view. And I think it's a great idea. It's a great practice to use that focus group tactic for friends and family.
Greg, before the focus group, I'm really thankful you helped us put together kind of like a checklist for our attendees today. And we're going to send it out with the replay, but you'll also be able to just find it on the String Company's website. So we're going to have a little website performance checklist that you can download and utilize to evaluate your websites. We have 2 iterations because we also have a lot of automotive requests. So we have a specific automotive checklist that you can utilize specific for website performance. So thank you for doing that for us. So I want to talk through some of the things that you cover on that checklist. So the homepage, let's start there. Nick, what is it on the homepage that we really need to be paying attention to right from go?
Yeah. Obviously the homepage is going to be one of your most important pages on your website because it is the digital storefront. So one of the things you want to be looking out for is just the overall layout. Does it look nice on desktop? Does it look nice on mobile, on a tablet, everything like that? Is it loading properly? Is it displaying? And do you have any search features on there? Are they functioning? Other items you want to probably look for are any call to actions that would, generate leads or take you to your products or your specials. Make sure they're linking to the proper places as well. Any graphics on the site, you want to make sure they're sized correctly, they're displaying correctly on desktop, mobile, and they're, linking if there's a link attached to the proper pages and they're loading correctly. Along with images, you want to also make sure they're not too large, because that could lead back to the slow load times. If you have a very large image on your site, that's going to cause poor user experience because it's going to take your site a while to load. Additionally, any floating widgets or pop-ups on the site, you want to make sure they're not going to interrupt any user experience and block anything your users are trying to get to.
I've experienced that so many times when I'm shopping that it turns me off from being on and engaging with that site, and I'll go either to the desktop or I'll skip that shop altogether. So I'm glad you threw that in there, because that's such a crucial piece that we forget when it's ours. Anything else to add? I apologize for kind of jumping in there, but anything else to add specifically to the homepage?
I wanted to go back to the pop-ups for a minute there, because you did mention you experienced that. I experienced that a lot too, especially on mobile. It can get very frustrating if you're trying to even just read an article and you're followed by ad and pop-up, and it's just so difficult to kind of interact with the site. So that's something you want to kind of make sure is cleaned up there.
Is it easy to exit out of that, or does it completely limit anything moving forward? So really glad that you mentioned that. That's definitely a big one that you're going to want to audit consistently. Anything to add, right, before we move on?
Just the homepage is hypercritical. That is the first place that your customers are going to come to generally in their journey to a purchase, or at least they're going to stop there along the way. So the entire site, of course, is important, but that homepage really is your first chance to make an impression.